Full power battle is not a mode that I play very often, but I want to take it on for the first time in a really long time. I hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe if you are new. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys are using for this. I don't have the new Pycon/Gogeta, but don't sleep on him if you do have him, obviously, because the amount of buffs he's getting here is insane. He's going to easily carry here. Don't sleep on Jiren either. Last but not least, huge shout out to the EX Cooler and the free-to-play Blue Gohan. Let's hop in. We'll return when we get back to some of the higher difficulties. I just completed my first run, and yeah, let's try the next one here. Next difficulty coming your way. By the way, you don't really gotta grind these characters like the Gohan. I didn't finish him, as you saw. I could go to co-op and do that, but you really do just kind of need to play this and just kind of bide your time, because eventually the characters will be obtainable from that exchange shop for the ticket and the materials I just got a second ago for winning the first round. So you can do that if you want to just kind of take your time with these free characters, but also you can just take your time naturally and just wait for them to return or grind them slowly but surely. Like, you don't gotta rush to do them. They've really streamlined / alleviated that process. So anyway, I want to say here that this would actually be, I think, a little bit more enjoyable of a mode if you could maybe click on those characters and use all four. Like, if it wasn't just a CPU controlled co-op type mode, if I could click on Magenta and use him, that would actually be kind of cool. What do you guys think about that idea? Let me know what you guys think. All right, so, oh, again, okay, my bad. I thought he was done there. I'm gonna use Jiren's green. I'm pretty sure it's gonna feel like crap. I do love that whenever they activate that, you do get your entire team goes for their mains, gets their blues, ultimates, whatever, and they just throw them all. That's pretty neat. All right, look at Magenta, then followed by Thouser and Gohan. Oh, actually, I'm going next. My bad. Oh, by the way, when is this animation going to get put on a card? Because we saw a variation of the one I'm going to see in a minute where you do the taps with Vegito, right? Actually, I guess maybe I answered my own question. Probably for Legends Festival, the strike version is going to be implemented, right? What do you think it's going to be on? Is it going to be on something like Tag Super Saiyan, I don't know, 5,000? I don't know. What do you think it's going to be? All right, so we're going to go ahead and clear this. I don't know why I said 5,000. That's maybe a bit of a stretch. Maybe just 1,000 or something. All right, let's go for this here. Could you imagine original characters? Like, okay, we have original characters, but like crazy original characters like that? When is this animation going to get ported to regular characters? Actually, never mind. I don't want to see this one get ported to regular characters, because I don't want to see a crazy Rising Rush that's like guaranteed to kill no matter what. I mean, they do so much damage now that Rising Rush is almost going to kill no matter what anyway. But good lord, I'm scared of what they can think up trying to give that to a character. All right, just overwrote my green. Whatever. Is this going to be an LF? Probably not. Probably not. Jiren feels kind of wonky here just because the green card, right? I'm never going to get that to land. I'm never going to get the the feint off. Like, it just, I could, I guess, but it's not like I could really turn it into much. Like, if I got the feint, my allies would probably hit him out of it. It's kind of weird, right? All right, let's play again. But one thing I will say is, man, so far so good. The mode is nowhere near as tedious as it once was, but it's also not as easy as they made it for a while. They made it a lot easier after they nerfed it the first time. And I remember telling people, because this is what I had heard internally, by the way, that it was intended to be really difficult and for people to struggle with it. But then they decided to double back and really nerf it, right? And that was a good thing. Most people were happy about that, because before, how it was is if you didn't have the new character like how I am now, you damn sure, what is it, Scream difficulty? You could not beat Scream, basically. It would be, you could, but it would be extremely difficult. You could take a Comrade maybe, and that would work. But clearly, I'm not doing that. I'm trying not to do that. But if you had like off elements that were like neutral, you were gonna struggle like how I do here. I have two characters that are neutral. Like, it just basically, oh crap, I used this early. It just basically was so much harder, right? But they did nerf it. But I think that they increased the difficulty. Last time I tried it, it was a little bit harder than I had remembered from the nerf. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Correct me if I'm mistaken. I used that all-out rush just a bit early. Hopefully I can get another one here soon. That would be very useful. I'm close to my ultimate. If I have to throw that, I don't want to, but if I have to, I will. Okay, still hasn't activated burst yet. Link is maxed out. Okay, this is gonna get me hit. Oh, by the way, this used to, oh crap, this used to absolutely get your characters killed. You remember that? Your characters would just die there. When he did that, your characters would just freaking die. It was so obnoxious, dude. It was the most obnoxious thing ever. Your characters would all just die. and you could never beat his burst, and he would wind up doing the big hit at the end, and your characters would also just die from that. It was so obnoxious. By the way, I talked about drawing that ultimate. I'm scared to draw it because it's going to delete a card, and I don't want it to delete these rushes out of my hand. So we're going to use them first. Yeah, the way it was before, like, man, I'm getting PTSD. It was so much more obnoxious and tedious overall. What's the highest number you ever got here? I got like 40 a moment ago. I got 40 again. And that's the highest I think I've ever gotten, period. Oh my God, I'm going to have to use the rush here. I'm not going to get the chance to do it. Oh, no, never mind. I was looking at this wrong. I was looking at the wrong counter. I was looking at the bar, not the actual number. Don't rush, don't rush, don't rush. Not before he's out of it. Don't rush. Okay, cool. We got it. Nice. So we'll rush here after the ultimate. And that might be enough to win. Last round, we did this in the opposite order. So probably won't be, I guess. We'll need a little bit more juice. But also, if this isn't the hardest difficulty, I'm not sure. I'll double check in a second when we finish it. But also, the enemy would get that, like, what is it called? Burst mode or whatever? Like 3 times, it felt like, in the old version of this game mode. And I'm talking about stuff that's like over a year old now. They've changed it a long time ago. But, like, they used to get that several times, and it would just blow up your team. It would legit blow up your team, dude. Okay, so yeah, we need a lot more juice here. 26 lives left. Damage increase card, yeah. Like I said earlier, it'd be really cool if I could just switch my other characters and use them a little bit. That would be really neat. Do I save this or use it? I feel like I need to save it. I'm gonna save it. Okay, let's throw that blue here. Don't hit me. Okay, cool. Give me more cards. Give me more cards. Give me more cards. I feel like I could use it, but he's gonna activate a second burst any moment now. I don't want to have them wasted, right? See, that's what I'm talking about. I need to stop using cards every time he goes invincible. Forward. Backwards. Oh crap! It was still forward. Backwards. Again? Okay, cool. We're good. I got what? 3 of them? Ooh, only 2. Only 2. My phone apparently heard me say, "Hey Google." Ah! It did the beep again when I said it again. You're so stupid, Google. You're so stupid, girl. Hey, Google. What's your name? What can I call you? Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Do you love me? Can you guys hear that? She just said I'm wonderful. I feel really good about myself now. Just a nice morale boost. And they even sent a cute little emoji, a star. Completed! The easiest grind of my life. This I don't know that this warrants videos. I don't know, like, PvE content is interesting because almost none of it warrants videos. If it's not like a guide video, like on how to do something, it just doesn't warrant videos. That's why you don't see many people do videos on PvE content. And then if I were to make a guide on how to farm this Gohan, for example, I could do that, but it's like pretty straightforward. So that was the setup that I used. All right, guys.